Hello, myself Sundar Ramprasad. This is basically the 79th number part basically of the PHP introduction. In this basically we are discussing about the constant basically. Sorry, the namespace basically. How to refer the namespace. This all thing basically mostly we have shown. Under namespace basically also basically we can have one more namespace basically. That syntax also basically we saw basically. How to alias the namespace. So one of the percentage why basically you are not explaining in detail basically. Everything is syntax basically. PHP equal to syntax. That's all basically. So that's why basically even basically I will be doing the programming. I will be referring the websites only basically to have the PHP do the PHP programming basically. What is iterables? So iterables basically you can say value which can be looped through with for each loop. So see the example basically. Then only basically you can able to understand what actually the iterables and data types for the function arguments basically. So see basically this is array. See basically just data types as a function arguments iterable. Iterable has been accepted the data, and like this basically you are it's like equal to array basically you can say. Or basically in detail basically if we see was introduced in 7.1, it used as a data type function arguments and function returns value basically. Iterable keyword can be used as a data type of a function argument or basically the return argument basically. Can be used as a function basically. In above example basically returns as an iterable basically. So like this basically the function returns iterables. Print and this echo basically this basically prints this everything basically. Creating iterables. All array are iterables. So any array can be used as an argument of a function that requires a iterable. That's all basically. And iterable has many methods also basically. Yes. Same way basically the array have. Current is there. Key. Current means current iterable. Key means key. Next means next array basically. Next array data rewind valid basically or not. Same exactly same as a array basically. Now basically we will start with the database side, and this is very most important topic basically. This is basically most important topic basically. One of the person told that I created array, I basically used the iterables, data basically are in the array format. Now basically I want to dump the data into the table, I want to extract the data from the table, I want to delete the data from the table. This all thing basically I have to do. So first we will start with the PSSQL basically, MySQL basically. So multiple database connections basically are the MySQL is most popular. So that's why basically MySQL are used in the PHP. So one of the percent of that we will explain little bit about the database side. Let's take one example of PHP and MySQL server database. So one of the percent of the I have some inventory basically control system. Some inventory control system basically is ongoing. That basically entry is ongoing. So where basically should I store? So he told the store in the array basically. So I told that one of the person told the okay basically array would be fine basically you don't have to do anything. So he was keeping storing data into array. Entire day basically passed in array. Basically, just see basically up to what level it connects. So he closed the browser basically, and when he opened the browser basically, the data was flushed. So he told that where that data basically gone. Then one of the PHP group told that you have stored that array data in somewhere basically in database basically, and PHP support MySQL database also basically. So he told that no basically. Then the data will get flushed basically. So do one thing, store basically data in array data in MySQL server database basically. So like this basically the MySQL server data got introduced. That is MySQL. So MySQL database system use on web base. My SQL database system that runs on the server. MySQL idea basically both large application in very fast, reliable. MySQL uses standard SQL statement, compiles on a number of platforms, free to download, developed distribution, supports, named founder. This is the founder of the MySQL server basically. So one of the person who like this basic, the MySQL is used basic because it's a free. But when you deploy basically that time basically I think it's something basically it's chargeable basically. The data on the MySQL database are stored in the table. A table is a collection of related data and constituent variable. So let's take one example. Database are useful in the company name, in the employee table is there, product table is there, customer table is there. Like this, all tables basically are available in the MySQL server basically. MySQL plus PHP basically. PHP combined with the MySQL cross platform basically you can develop the Windows and SQL server on the Unix. I have never used in the Unix basically MySQL server, but Unix also it's supported basically. It's telling that basically MySQL combined with the MySQL PHP combined with the MySQL cross platform you can basically deploy develop in Windows and serve basically on the Unix platform. Okay, serve basically on the Unix platform. But I have never used this type of thing. I basically mostly prefer Windows basically. So anything basically is possible. Basically. People basically serves the from many platform basically. So database query basically. Query is a question or a request. We can query a database or specific information. So this is basically select star from employee name. Here basically you can use star. This is basically the system basically. One of the person told that this is क्या यार basically select field name from table name. This is basically one syntax basically of SQL basically. And SQL is basically created by some group basically who say that basically if you write like this, it will retrieve the data from the table basically. And what is table? That basically is a set of rows and column basically. So one of the person told that what is table? It's a set of rows and columns. The same way basically in Excel file basically set of rows are there. In Excel file basically the sheets are there. Same way in SQL server basically the tables are there. Sheet 1 equal to table 1. Sheet 2 equal to table 2. Same way table 2 equal to rows and columns. Same way basically the tables are equal to rows and columns. So same way basically Excel concept basically are here used basically. So Excel basically same way Excel you use the tables are used. If you know Excel then basically it's very easy to understand SQL server basically. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this topic, that is MySQL server plus PHP.